Welcome to this tutorial on the chromatic scale. So first off, when we're doing the chromatic scale, what that means is, so it doesn't have to be starting on middle C. It could literally start on any note of the piano. But basically, we're just, for this video in particular, we're gonna start on C and go up to the treble C and then back down. So we're doing one full octave range of the chromatic scale, and meaning we're gonna go through every single half step until we reach treble C at the end, at the top. And the way that we're gonna do that, we're gonna be using our 1, 2, and 3 fingers for these. And the general approach is when we go from a white to a black key, we tend to want to use 1, 3, 1, 3. So it's a little bit, this is a little closed or together as opposed to like this, right? So a little closed like this, rounded. And since we have to reach black keys with our 3rd finger, it kind of makes more sense, instead of being way down here on the key, we're going to be a little further up, just so that our 3rd finger doesn't have to reach for the black key. So here's how it will look when we're going from C up to the treble C. So notice as I went up, here's our 1, 3, 1, 3. When I approach E, F, notice I'm using a 1, 2. So that's a half step with just white keys. So I'm gonna approach with 1, 2, and then continue on with 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. Here's another instance of a half step with 2 white keys next to each other, B, C, 1, 2. And then all the way down, we're gonna approach the same way we did going up. So it'll be 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. So let's try that again. So if we're up at the treble C, and you can play with me if you'd like. So ready, here we go. 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. All right, so moving on to the left hand. So we're still using that 1, 2, 3 finger. So we'll be starting at bass C, working our way up to middle C. So the same rule applies where we do our 1, 3 with the white to black key. And then when we approach E, F and B, C, that's where the 2 finger comes in. So we have, and also keeping our hand a little bit further up, right? So here we go, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1. And then going down, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1. Awesome. All right, so I definitely recommend practicing a lot of just hands separate, just to get the hang of those half step E, F, and B, C keys with the 1, 2s. Yeah, and coming from just regular scales, or even just 5 finger patterns, the concept of using 1, 3, it can be a little disorienting. So no worries on that. Just keep practicing and it'll get better. All right, so this is where the challenge mode comes into play, where we're going to do both hands, starting from our C's up an octave and then back down. So keeping in mind that when you do white to black key, they will match 1, 3, 1, 3. But when you approach the EF, which is the half step with 2 white keys on it, it's not going to quite match. So this would be 2, 1. This is 1, 2. So they're using the same types of fingers, but not the same numbers, finger numbers at the same time, if that makes sense. So those you kind of want to watch out for. So here we go, starting on the middle C bass C, nice and slow. Going backwards. All right, hopefully you made it through. If not, that's totally fine. Just keep working on the hands separate, trying it together, only doing ascending, so going up, only doing descending, going down. You can even practice accenting if you'd like. So accent, 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 every 2 notes, or accent, accent. So flipping the accent. So on the second note, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Or you can change the rhythm. Long, short, long, short, long. Or short, long, short, long, short, long. Or doing groupings. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's multiple ways of trying this. And same thing for the bass as well, trying different rhythms, different accenting. And then once you're comfortable with that slow pace, then try challenging yourself to speed it up. And always making sure that you're doing the correct fingering. If you speed up and you're doing, if you're pausing or doing a wrong finger, that means you're not ready to go at that faster tempo. So just take it down, keep it slow until you really master that fingering and get really comfortable and fluid, and then try working your way up with the speed.